copy this. Sorry, I'm trying to zip it. I'm wrong. Sorry. Copy this to your working folder. So I have my working folder on my desktop. So I can paste it into Tonia. So this is my working folder here. So you paste it here. So I have it. Are we together? Yeah. You can. Do you have the working folder with you? For Tonia. You say what? Now we want to bring in the contour. All together. We want to bring in the contour. It hasn't been installed yet. Why? The setup. Alright. Is it not 10.5? So I taught you how to add data last class. There are different ways you can add data, yes or no? You can either use add continue. You can either use right click on your layer, you see add data, right? All together. You can either use this icon up, add data, and the third option is you can drag from the folder. So let me use this time around. So I want to use this one. So you navigate to the folder, all together, navigate to your folder, click on the downloaded TIFF file, open it, add. Yes, I want to build a pyramid for that. So did you get that? So this is the digital elevation model covering the entire Ile-Ife, extending beyond Ife. All together. Being all together. Do you have that? What we have on the screen? Is that what you have? Add it as a data. Add it up as a data. So the next thing now is you want to perform something called spatial interpolation. It's like, you know, your grand survey method. You can do what we call interpolation, right? We have elevation, and then you have points of unknown elevation. But you want to determine those unknown points using or referencing the neighboring elevations. All together. So now, did you get what I said? So in this case, I'm going to generate something called random points. So these random points will allow you to, like you are having different points within this OAU environment. Now, let me try to search that. I always search for my tools. Just create random points. Create random points. Can we all search for that? So this point will serve as the spot height. All together. So I have it to be the second one. Create random points. All together. Click on the random points. So once you click on the random points, then it will ask you to write whatever name you want. Let me just say OAUH, OAU height, OAUH. All together.
Unknown caller.
I'm sorry, please. Hello? Hello? Good day. Okay, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'll call you back. I'm in a meeting, sorry. I will call you back. I'm in a meeting. Yeah, like, yeah, I will call you back as soon as I'm done with the meeting. I'm sorry. I will call you back as soon as I'm done with the meeting. I'm in the meeting now. Yeah. All right. I'll call you back later. Thank you. Yep. I'm coming. I'm trying to close. So, the constraining feature class, that will be my sorry, my system is hanging. That will be your OAU boundary. Genga, together on the same page to finish this up, and then we can prepare the layout. Now, how many points do you want to generate? Hello? How many points do you want to generate? Like, do you want? Depending on your choice. For me, I'm okay with 500. Some can say 1,000, depending on how, whatever. No, you can have 2 points, depending on whatever you want to use it for. But my own knowledge is that for you to depict a terrain, you need a lot of points. You get my point? To depict the terrain, you need a lot of sample points distributed within that study area. All together now. So now, I prefer 500 or 1,000. Let me just use 1,000. So your linear units will be in meter. And then you can click OK. So once you click OK, it will create a point randomly distributed within your... Yeah. No, linear unit is meter. And leave everything by default. And click OK. What we are going to do here now is we are going to extract the values of the elevation from the raster to these points we've created. But before we can do that, we notice that there are some points on the top of buildings and whatever. So you have to check for those, what's it called? For those points, like for those features, whether they are not encroaching the buildings or the water. I don't know whether I get my point. We want to check whether these points we've created randomly are not intersecting some building. It must intersect road because road is a bare ground feature. But the building is not a bare, like it's having its own elevation too. So we have to remove every point that is being generated within that building or whatever. So how can you do that? Can somebody tell me? How can you do that? You can query formulation, selection. You can query. I want every point that intersects this building should be generated. Then you delete it. You don't need it. All together. So now I'm going to perform my query. Go to your selection. What type of selection are we going to make use of? By what? It's by location, not attribute this time around, because there is no information pertaining to those points yet. All together. So use location. So you click on your location, and then you click on OAU, the height, spot height, and then the source layer will be what? Buildings. So we want to know every point that intersects or that are within, what's it called? Within the building. Are we together now? So the special selection I'm going to select is every point that are completely within the source layer. That is, every point that falls on the top of the building should not be regarded as the spot height. All together. It should be removed. That's what we're every point. OAU, that will be your target layer. Are we together? So you're trying to ask question like, I want every point that, depending on the spatial selection you're using. So this is the interpretation of this query. I want every point that are completely within the buildings. Are we together? There are a lot of spatial selection. Some that intersect within a distance of so, like that. So, but the purpose of this is to check every point that falls on the building. We don't need those points. Are we together now? So we're going to remove that. I'm going to choose a completely within the source layer feature. So let me apply that. So I think I have some points, some stupid points are here. So I have like, can you see my own screen? I have some points selected. 6, yeah, you are going to have some. That is spatial query. You are asking question. How many points can I see in a social local government? So it's going to select it. So depending on whatever you want to do. So it's like you are asking the GIS environment question. So that is all about spatial query formulation. Are we together now? Yeah. So click OK. Oh, are you with us? What's happening? Femi, this one now. Okay. Now click OK. Are we together? Now, right click. Yeah. Are we together? So I have right click on this height OAU, right click on that and open the attribute table. Open the attribute table. I have series of points without planimetry value, either the altimetry value. Okay, where is the question? Where is the question, sir? Out of the total 1,000 points I selected within OAU, I have 9 points being selected out of 1,000 points. You can use this in other profession, like I want to know how many maybe pests or diseases that within this so area. Those diseases will be in form of a point feature, right? So it's going to query it. I have total number of so points within this area. So you can toggle this. You can toggle between this and this icon, these two icons. Like I want it to show me the selected only. Did you see that? And then you can see, you can click on the other one, you have everything back. Do you get the difference? What's the problem? Click OK. Start your editor, click on the points you want to edit, and click OK. How to get it out? Now, you right click any available space here, because I want to delete. Do you have the same thing? Right click. Yeah. Click OK. Now. Yeah. So we have the same thing. Are we on the same page? Yeah, continue editing. Go ahead, continue editing. Are we on the same page? Now, delete selected. Delete selected. So I don't want that. Bring, are we together? So once you delete that, that one is gone. That one is gone. So you can now save your edits and then stop your edit. Stop your edit. Out together. What's the issue? Oh my Lord. Are we together now? So you have to remove every point that has been generated completely within the water boundary. Are we together? Fatima, don't disturb the class now. Okay. Rafi, are we on the same page? So can we perform that query formulation? Can we do that? Yes, sir. We want to get every point that falls within the dam. We don't need it. So it's the same process. Can we do that? Yeah, let's go. Won't get it. All right. So the same process. So instead of building this time around, it's now be the what? Is it natural? The natural, okay, the water, okay. Yeah. But you notice that we have many natural in there, right? We have green areas and some whatever. So in this case, I don't want to go in depth, like, because there's something called you split feature layer. You can split those feature layers. So don't let me go like, huh? You say what? Yeah, it's like a long process because source layer will be what? The source layer will be what? Where is it? Water. Where you can. That is the natural. Did you get that? No, the target area will be the point. The source layer will be the area you don't want the point. The source layer will be the natural, which comprises of your water and the vegetation. Are we together? Did you get that? You get that? Are we all on the same page? Point. Source layer will be natural. OAUH. That is your point. That is the target layer is OAUH, and then the source layer will now be your natural. Are we together now? The same spatial selection. Yeah, that's all. So are we together? Yeah, so click OK and delete that one too. Yeah, click delete it. We don't need it. So don't forget, you have to start your editing before you can delete. So click on OAUH, click OK, right click on the selected points and delete selected. So I don't have any points falling on the water for the generation of my whatever sponsor. Eh? You don't have any points, so you are free, you are good to go. If you don't have any points, you are good to go. Are we together? So do we have any polygon features in there that we have to perform query on? I think that's all. The building and the waters, that's all. So now, you are good to go if you use 500 points. But if you have many, yeah, so you are good to go. You are good to go. But if you have many points being selected, you have to remove them. Understand? Yeah, very good, sir. Yes, bad. We go to your search. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah. What? Alright. So you want to add X, Y, and at the same time you want to add the elevation value. So now click on your search and then add XY. XY, that is your coordinates. Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. So you click on the second two and then you drag the OAUH to the input feature. Drag, or you can use this option. You can use this option. Just click on the drop down arrow and then click on OAUH. Are we together?
Which one do you click on? The first or second? After adding
Second one. Good. Are we on the same page? Now click OK. So it's working already. Yep. So it's done, marked. So right click on this OAUH and check the attribute table of this point. So you're going to have your my eastern and northern all together. All together. So that's your X and Y. You are using GIS to extract coordinates. Are we together now? Now, what is the remaining data to use? That's your Z, right? And that's the reason why we downloaded the digital elevation model, right? To extract the elevation value. Is that the same? we have the raster layer. Benga, are we together? So we can check this back. So this is the raster den. Are we together now? So we want to extract the elevation to this point. Now you're going to search for add surface information. Are we together? So information. So you click on that. So once you click on that, the input feature class will be your points, OAU height, H. Are we together? Town planner. We're not together. Architect. You said what? Let me repeat it. Input your feature class, right? Are we all together? I should go back. All right, let's move on. Your surface will be the SRTM data we downloaded from USGS. And once you click that, then you check your Z. Yeah, that is the height, the surface elevation. Are we together now? Now, you now click OK. So you leave it. So once it's done, you right click on the OAUH and open the attribute table. You have XYZ, yes or no? So that is GIS data for acquiring your planimetry and altimetry data. Are we together? XYZ. That's the coordinates XYZ elevation. So we want to prepare contour map with respect to the digital mapping we did last week. Are we together now? Hello? Okay, Benga, on the same face. All right. So you can uncheck this. You can uncheck this raster so that we can have your study area being shown, and then so the next one is, you know, I told you there are different types of spatial interpolation. We have kriging. We have kriging. It's on ArcMap. Don't worry, you don't have to write it down. Let me show you where it is. Kriging. I think Ini is writing it, and I have a video. On that. You can check the video. Yeah, I'm recording the same. Yeah. So we have different type of spatial interpolation. We have kriging, we have IDW, Topo raster, spline, and many more like that. So the best one I do use, well done, boss. Yeah. So the best one I do use is IDW, inverse distance width. IDW is an example of or algorithm of spatial interpolation. So that's it. So you click on either of the two, either 3D analysis or spatial analysis. So it asks you input your point. Your point feature will be what? OAU what? H, good. And then you have to specify the Z value. Raphael, all together. This Z value will be your Z. All together. Now, before you go, click on this environment. Down. You have it done. Did you see the environment? Now click on the environment, and then you have raster analysis. Did you see that? Raster analysis. Do you have that? Check. Do you see that? Now, the mask will be your study area, OAU boundary. All together. Boundary. Are we on the same page? Now, click OK. And click OK. Now, let it run. Are we on the same page? Are we together? So once you do that, now I want to prepare the contour with respect to this spatial IDW interpolation method. Benga, all together. Now, you click on the contour, search for contour. Sorry, I'm saying contour. Contour. Did you see that? Yeah. You can either choose the 3D analyst or spatial analyst. So, anyone, you can use anyone. You can use anyone. It's still performing the same function. So, input your raster. Your raster will now be IDW, not the one you downloaded from the USGS. In your input raster box, dialog box, you're going to have two raster there. So you're going to pick the one with the IDW, not the one with the N7, whatever. All together. On the same face. Yes. Together. Now, specify the contour interval. It's your choice. I can prefer to use 5, 1, 3, 10, whatever. So I'll prefer 2. All together now. All together. All right, so you can now click OK. So, can you see that? Uncheck the IDW so that you can see the contour. Can you see? Uncheck your points, OAU H points, uncheck that so you can see the contour very well. Can you see that? So it means around this area we have rocks, and it's what we have along behind the academic area, Arc area. So you can see it's correct because the interpretation of contour is that the closer the line, it means it's steep, and then the distance, your distance between the contour line is very far. You have it to be a change. Are we together now? Hello? Together? Yes, sir. All right. So you can change the color to brown. That's why we have our symbology. So you are learning this thing together. So this is how you change your color. Double click on that line, and then you see the color here. All together. Yes, sir. So I'll change it to brown. So did you get that? So I changed that to brown, and no Sokotoni. Going out together. So you are becoming a GIS expert now. Topo. Man? We're not together. Are you here? Alright, sir. Are we together? Alright, thank you, sir. Thank you. So you can drag, there's something called order display. Like layer order display. There's something called layer order display. This is your contour, it's going down. Order, layer order. The way you arrange your layer. All together. Top, below, and stuff like that. So that's called layer order. So yeah. So I'm going to make my building all together. So now, you know, your contour line without elevation value is rubbish. All together. Your contour line without elevation value is rubbish. So I'm going to label this. So this is how you label your layer, your feature layer. This is how you label. I'm applying the label to my contour, yes or no? So you right click on the contour, go to the properties. Are we together? So then under the general, you can rename it to contour underscore, my own is 2 meter. Are we together? Are we together? Then you click on labels. You click on labels. Click on labels. Raphael. Out together. Alright. So depending on the layer you want to label, click on that layer, right click on it, go to the properties. You see general, rename it to whatever you want it to be. And then you go to your label. You have it in form of a tab. Label tab. Out together. Yeah, no, you're not labeling with anything. You're labeling with respect to elevation value. Yeah, so you now check this box, label with, in this picture, yeah, label, this one. You check the first box. Are we on same page? Good. Now, the label field will now be contour. The label field will be contour. All together now. So, and then you click OK. So you can see the name, you can see the value being displayed. Yes or no? Yes. The value is being displayed now. All together now. Raphael, we're not on the same page. Why? Okay, let me recap. You have the contour line, right? You have the contour line. Right click on that contour line. Right click on that contour line, go to the properties. You see label in form of a tab at the top. Did you see that? You can use your transparency skills. Transparency. Right click here. You see something called effects. Check it out. Effects. 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 You are talking there. I saw you now. Effects. Now you have this type of what is this thing called? Effects. No, not here. I have too much to say. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just uncheck it so that I can see it first. Okay, that's it. I'm right. Not this. Effects. Yep. Nope.
Yeah, so the assistant, since I'm
Effects go to contours. Right.
Yeah, I was not in the last class.
Transparency. Adjust transparency. Good. So you can try to adjust the transparency. I will send you right click, go to effects. You didn't do that? You have a tool. Now select that contour, and then contour, and then try to adjust the transparency. Did you get that? I want to make my map like it's too noisy. So I want to reduce the noise. I want to check Hello, are we together? Alpha Gbega, transparency. Okay, then. Now you drag it up, drag it down, depending on your choice. Drag it up, drag it down, depending on your choice. Now, so this is my transparency. So I'm going to make it like maybe 50%, depending on my choice or your choice. So that's all. As you can see, I'm not having the contour making noise that way. So it's like very, very calm. Oh my God. Shall shake it. Okay, it's on. It's shaking off. Okay, it's on now. It's on. So, so that's how to adjust your what's it called? Your transparency. All together. You want to become a GIS analyst, right? All right. So, I'm going to make sure my building is. I want to make it yellow. Let me see. No, don't worry to show. My building. I want to take my building. Take your building up to cover the road. I want to check the type of building. Let me check it out. Symbology, categories, type. Yeah. Add all. Good. Very good. Okay. So I'm going to have different color. Very fine. I love it this way. Good. Are we together? Are we together? All right. So make my water. I don't need that. Type. Use type. So this is a digital topo map of Obafemi University. So this my numbering of my contour is making too much noise. So I have to reduce that. It's making much noise. Label. I can make it gray. Yeah. Yeah, good. Make it gray. Make it gray. Yeah, good. Good. Now, let's move on out to. That's what I'm saying. You're not following us. Go to the symbology. Go to the symbology. Use your time and add all values. That's all. Go to the symbology of your building. Double click on your building, go to the symbology, category, click on type, and then add all values. That's all. Because time is gone already. So this is 5:32. Man? Arrow. Koso Nina. Now, we have two types of view in ArcMap. We have data view and the layout view. Your data view, that's where you do your manipulation, analysis, whatever. Under your layout view, that is where you have your printing format. Like in form of a layout, you select the type of paper size and stuff like that. So now you click on, we have two types, we have data view and layout view. This is where it's located. Here. Did you see that? This is the data view, this is the layout view. All together. Raphael, all together. So you click on the layout view. So once you click on that, you're going to have a default frame line, like in form of out together. So good. Now, did you have this thing? It's called layout. L. Layout. This is it. For you to have this type of thing here, this one my cursor is showing. This must be checked. This must be checked. Out together. This must be checked. You have it? This must be checked. Raphael, my uncle there. Together. Benga. Good. Now, this is where you change your paper size. This is where you change your paper size. Change layout. This is it. Can you find it? Layout. Right click up here. Right click. Now search for layout. Yeah, you have this thing. You have this thing. That's all. Just wait. Now you check on this. Change layout. Did you see that? Change layout. Are we on the same page? Change layout. Femi. Oyi. Raphael. Same page. Genga. This is the final thing. This is the result. Hey, that's what I'm saying now. I got one sun here now. Change layout. Click on that. Did you have that? You have this. Now you go to ISO A paper page sizes. Are we together? Same page. Right. So now I want to select A1 landscape, depending on your choice. Depending on your choice. Yeah, it's your choice. So I prefer using A1 landscape. So I'm going to click finish. Did you get that? Did you get that? No. So in case you're having something blah blah like this, just right click, zoom all page, zoom all page. Yeah, good. So, who can remind me the element of maps? Map elements. What are they? Scale, true north, legend, whatever, blah blah blah. So that's it. So that's where we're gonna add it up. As an assignment. For what? Now, insert, click on insert. Your assignment is like you can do any digital topo map of your area. So that's your own assignment. Insert, up, insert. Insert is up. Click on insert, then the first thing I'm adding is the true north. Click on your true north and select your choice. Are we together? You get that? Mr. Sheyi? Together. Benga Alpha. Raphael? Together. Alright. Go back to insert again. Your choice. It's your choice. Insert. Scale bar. You can choose any scale bar of your choice. Before you click OK for your scale bar, out together, go to the properties first. Properties of your scale bar. Now, the division unit, I want it in kilometers. The label position, I want it below center. Altogether. And then you click OK.
Below what?
Center. Altogether. Now you click OK. Then you can drag it. You can drag it down. You can increase the size, the text, blah blah blah, like that. So just try to increase it. Yeah. Altogether. Only show flow. Out it out. Oh yeah, Femi. Tosona. Now go to insert again. Everything is under insert. Altogether. Dynamic text. You can decide to add your current date, current time, but what I need here is the coordinate system. Altogether. Now click on your coordinate system. Drag it down. Altogether. Now double click on that coordinate system. Double click on it. You have this. Yes or no? Go to the symbol. Change symbol. Raphael. Change symbol. You can change the size. Femi, you here? 28. Click OK. Apply first. I think it's okay this way. Altogether. Femi. If your boundary is too small within this layout, just right click on OAU boundary and zoom to layer so it will project it out. Altogether. Does it work? And I want to explain two things here. We have two ants. These two ants, you have to be very careful. This one up, this one, pan, and this pan. Entire map. You're right. Altogether. The ant, the hand, this hand here. There's one up. Check it. There's one here, and there's another one on the layout. Do you get my point now? Are we together? So in case, as you can see, my map here is intersecting the scale bar. This ant without any rectangular base, the plain ant. That one is moving your map. Can you see? It's moving the map alone. Can you see that? So you can use that to place your map to wherever you want it to be. Are we together? So once you are okay, click this select element. Select element, this arrow. Are we together? Are we together? Now, the second ant is, if you click it, you are moving the entire layout. Can you see that? Can you see that? So that's the difference. So that's the difference between the two ants. You have to be very careful. One is moving the map, and one is moving the entire layout. Good. So now, I don't have any title. I have to put my title, yes or no? So you go to insert, you can either use title or text, but I prefer using text. Hello? Yeah. So you click on text. You have to be very careful. You must be able to identify these, yeah. So you double click that, and then say a digital topo map, topographic map of OAU. let's say Obafemi Awolowo. Femi, are we together? Yes. University. Change symbol. Increase the text height. Maybe like 48. Bold it. Click OK. And then apply. Click OK. Zoom out. Right click. Zoom to all extent. Yeah. Move it up. Change the symbol. I'm not okay with the text height, so I'm using like maybe 60. Okay. You get that? I'm okay now. A digital topo map of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Osun State. Because you have to tell the yeah, you can put Nigeria in case your work is going outside. Yeah? There's no full stop. Osun is there now. Okay, you're right. Thank you, sir. It's an international university. It's not a local university. So you have to. It's in Nigeria. Yeah, you're right, bro. Yeah, that's good. So, so you click. Okay, now centralize. Yeah, good. Center. Good. Did you get that? Did you get this?
Yes.
Now, this type of map. Yeah, good. We don't have any legend yet. So you go to insert your legend. Insert, everything is under insert. Now, legend. Then you can arrange, yeah, depending on your choice. I love the boundary being the first, then boundary go up, building go up, road follow, then natural and contour. So I'm good. So just next. Finish. Oh my God. This is very long. This is very long. So you are going to partition. You're going to partition this legend. So you're going to right click, go to properties. Now, item, column. Let me use 4. Apply. Select all. 4. Good. Did you see that?
Go back again.
Okay. You have it straight before, right? Right click, go to the properties of that legend. Now select all. What is that? Yes, sir. You select all. And then the column counts. Here. Just pick any choice. 3, 4, 5, depending on your choice. All together. You can select each. Did you get my point? You can select all, you can select individually. But I think selecting all should work. Natural 1. So everything is, if you're taking 1, it's going to be on the same whatever. So that's the reason I always select all. So then you can now select, okay, place item in a new column. Let me use 3. Apply. So it's going to partition that into 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, depending on how you want to partition. Man? You're going to print this out now. Yeah, we have to grid, yeah. We have to leave very.
Dad glow.
Hello, Mombo. I'm coming. Go on school.
Dad glow.
Hello. All right. So, what's the next thing? How to get our Femi? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not listening, bro. Go to properties of that legend. Properties of that legend. Yeah. You can place it anyway. Now, go to the item. Select all. Now, did you see the column count for item? Now, type how many columns you want. Yeah, now type it and okay. Yeah? It's your choice. If it works out, sometimes you might pick 5 and it doesn't work, depending on the structure. You reduce the size. Which text? I don't understand what you're saying. You later got that. All right. You can drag the size. All together. Hello. Yeesh. So the next thing now is, for your map to be presented, you need the coordinate frame. The coordinate frame of your map, we need it in form of grid. So what you're going to do is you click on this, you left click on this, go to the property. Are we together? You're going to have something like this. Are we together? Now, did you see grid? Did you see grid? Yeah. Alright, click new grid. Show you how we together. New grid, we have graphical, we have measured. Your graphical is your degree, minute, and second. Your measured is your easting and northern. Are we together? For sure. Very good. Don't take this for playing, like joking. No. Now, this is the measure grid, right? Click on the measured grid and next. Now, it's asking me, am I using grid with respect to the labels? If you are using the grid with respect to the labels, so that means this map, somebody else can make use of it for georeferencing. Okay. Are we together? Yeah. Somebody else can make use of it for georeferencing. Either of the grid and labels or tick map and labels. Either of these two. If you use these two, so that means you are using your map as a reference for other purposes or for other users. Are we together? All right. I want to use this in form of tick marks and label. So it's going to be in the form of a plus sign. Some people can use line, like intersection of line, and some people can use plus sign. And if you don't want that, maybe you don't want any other person to use your map, you can just use label only. All together. So now I prefer this tick map and whatever. You can use any other one of your choice. So next, just apply first. Once you apply, you have some little numbers showing up at this side. If you see, you have some little numbers. So before you go out of this clicking OK, you go to the properties. Are we together? Now click on labels. Now change the size first. Change the size maybe like to 26. Then click on additional properties. Are we on the same page? Additional properties. Additional properties. So the number format. Did you see number format? Number format. So change that to 0. 6 to 0. Change that one to 0. Now click OK. Click OK. OK and apply. Did you see that? Did you see that? The grid has shown already. Yeah. So now, once you've done that, what else? I saw you are doing video call now. I told you, go to your grid. Yeah. Label. Change your size. Whatever. 26. I use 26. It's true now. I want to frustrate now. 26. And then click on additional properties. Number format. Did you see that? Oh, it's still loaded. All right. Once you click on the number format, are we on the same page? All right. Then you change that 6 to 0. Number of decimal places to 0. Are we together?
Adequate lay. WhatsApp video.
Can't pick anything now. So are we together? So okay, and apply. Okay, apply. Are we together now? So you have the numbers. Are we together now? All right. So now you click OK. Now save your drawing. Don't forget to save. Always save. Save your drawing. So now, this person, like this map now, someone else can make use of this and maybe digitize out the boundary of OAU or whatever. You get my point? Did you get my point? Yes. So now, you are going to show us your map after you are done. So, okay, now, I want to bring in a borderline. You know, for every map, we must have a borderline. Raphael, are we on the same page? Iwo, please check on him. So, go to Insert. Make sure you're not clicking anywhere. Make sure you're not selecting anything. Go to Insert and Knit Line. Click on Knit Line. Now, did you see the border? I love this border. Click on the border. Drop down. The drop down border arrow. Bring, are we together? Are we all together? Omoti. Okay. Yeah, I love this. So I can click on this as my border. And then, before you click OK, you're on your own. If you click OK, place inside margins. Check place inside margins. click OK. Did you see that? You have the borderline. Did you see that? Did you see that? Are we together? Mr. Sheyi, together. Raphael, Oyi, Femi. Is there, right? Alright, so we are done. So we want to export this map out in form of PDF. So go to your file, export map. You can check the video later. I'm going to upload the video on my channel, so you can check it later. Now, select save type as PDF and save this as OAU Topo map. Whatever name of your choice. Are we together? Hello? Are we together? Alright, save it. And then you can view your map using your Adobe Reader or whatever. Issue, okay. Where's the issue? Oh my God. Yeah, print, file, export map, go to file, export map. So mine is exporting already, 19%, 20%, 21, blah, blah, blah. Folder to save as PDF. You have your map already. Good. Femi, Oni, PDF, the name, then click OK. Man? It's not playing. You have issue. I told you, select your margin, not around border. I said click on the margin. You're selecting the wrong thing. I told you. I told you. I told you. You can check the video and just walk along with it because time is gone already. So next time, next class, you are sitting here. You're not sitting there. You're sitting here next class. You're not concentrating. Now, after you save it, then you can go to your folder and then open it. So this is OAU Topo map. So that is, you can see that. Are we together now? So that's it. Yeah. The video. Yeah, I'll send it. Good. Nice one. Oyi, next time, you're not sitting there. You're sitting here. So this is a digital topo map. So that's good. GIS expert. Thank you.